breaking news coming in right now, and very, very tragic news. The 20-year-old scheduled caste woman who was raped allegedly
And tragic
by four
news
men
coming in.
UP's
She battled
Hathras
for life
district 2
for
weeks
2
ago, who
weeks.
was shifted to
Then
the
a
Safdarjung hospital
19-year-old
in Delhi,
Dalit girl
has
gang
now
raped,
passed away.
tortured
The
in
woman
Uttar
was gang
Pradesh's
raped a
Hathras
fortnight
has
ago,
now
following
died
which she
in
was
the Delhi
admitted
Safdarjung
to
hospital.
AMU
A postmortem is currently underway in the hospital. The girl was gang raped.
A 19-year-old Dalit woman in Uttar Pradesh Hathras was brutally gang raped and left her body bleeding in a field adjacent to her house.
क्या चाहती हैं आप?
हम चाहते हैं हमारी बेटी को घर तक ले जाया जाए। हमारे जो हिंदू नियम है, हमें हल्दी वगैरह लगानी होती है, हम अपनी बेटी को हल्दी वगैरह लगा के।
It happened in Uttar Pradesh, where the Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath claimed that he has restored the law and order situation in the state. After struggling for 14 days in Safdarjung Hospital, New Delhi, the young girl succumbed to her injury 2 days back on Tuesday in a spine-chilling incident that happened. There is no outrage. What followed more horrific was the shameless, callous and a disastrous act by the Uttar Pradesh police, who brought the body from Safdarjung, Delhi to her residence in Uttar Pradesh and cremated without even letting her family members attend that ceremony, even locking up their family members, where we have seen visuals. Her mother was begging the police officers to hand over the body so that they can perform the ritual.
हम चाहते हैं हमारी बेटी को घर तक ले जाया जाए। हमारा जो हिंदू नियम है, हमें हल्दी वगैरह लगानी होती है, हम अपनी बेटी को हल्दी वगैरह लगा के हमारी आखिरी बच्ची की विदाई है। हम लौट के तो दोबारा नहीं आएगी।
कोई नहीं पहुंचा है और हमारे हाथ में डेड बॉडी भी नहीं दी जा रही है लड़की की। वो कर रहे हैं, सब पुलिस वाले ही कर रहे हैं, जैसे मनमानी चला रहे हैं, अपनी पुलिस वाले ही चला रहे हैं, हमको कुछ भी नहीं करने दे रहे।
Now the fact is, this all happened in Uttar Pradesh, where Yogi Adityanath has claimed time and again that the law and order situation in Uttar Pradesh, or women's safety, is taken at utmost priority. However, what we have seen is the people who are whitewashing this incident as nothing, just a rape. However, the more horrific layer of this act is the caste-based crime, the crime that is, that happens because of casteism. The accused, the men, are from upper caste and the victim is a Dalit, and that is what happened in Uttar Pradesh. Even the police is busy with the caste-based crime. The justice is yet to be delivered. As one more fact is that when Nirbhaya happened, the BJP was in opposition, and in that time they went behind the then Delhi Chief Minister Sheila Dikshit and then Prime Minister Manmohan Singh to bring a faster judiciary system, faster courts, new laws. But after 8 years, what follows is the horrific incident that is happening every 15 minutes in the country. Now the BJP is in power. Despite the fact they were in opposition back in 2012, they are silent. Yogi Adityanath or the Prime Minister Narendra Modi is silent. Even what more, even the Women and Child Development Minister, who is an MP from Amethi, Uttar Pradesh, Smriti Irani, who was a vocal during Nirbhaya or any other cases, is silent. But what more important is the upper layer of the crime against women because of the caste. Now, even in my state, Assam, the situation is prevalent. A crime against women for being orchestrated by upper caste men has been happening from time and again. In February this year, a 12-year-old woman, a girl, was brutally raped and was hanged to death by students or by friends who go to the same school. The juveniles were arrested, but citing the coronavirus pandemic, they were released. As well as the reports have been said that the accused are from upper class privileged family, while the girl is from the lower caste, and that is what is happening across India. And today, You can see right behind me is a few protesters who came in Guwahati to protest against the horrific incident that happened in Uttar Pradesh, Hathras, as well as in Balrampur and other crimes. And statistically, I will say the National Crime Record Bureau, said that the crime against women rose to 7% in 2019, and that is what the problem is.
So this rape that happened yesterday, it's not just a one-time incident. In India, every 15 minutes a rape is reported, and emphasize on the word reported. So you can imagine how many of those incidents are not reported. This rape that happens, it's not just an urge, sexual urge that some people may say. There's this retired Supreme Court Judge, Markandeya Katju, I think.
The thing is that whoever is in power, there are two elements in this. Whoever is in power, the thing is that the power politics in terms of the patriarchal power politics, gender-based power politics, because of which whoever is in the central government, the process of the controlling of the sexuality, which is in the form of rape, it's not the pleasurization or getting the pleasure in terms of the sexual pleasure, but it is an imposition of power, which we have to understand. And all these incidents, we cannot separate it in a way. And at the same time, when we are saying that this is second kind, many of the media houses and everyone saying that it's a second kind of a Nirbhaya incident. But at the same time, we have to emphasize on the fact that it's a Dalit woman who is being raped and why it is being done. And there are many incidents which is happening, and even today there is another incident that had happened. So it shows that how ingrained the whole caste systems in our society, right? And at the same time, we have the second element is that the central government, the present central government, how it's endorsing the Brahminical, casteist politics of the society, of the Manusmriti. They are endorsing that.
So the thing with the society is that the laws do not change it. Laws do not affect the society in a holistic manner. What we need to do, we have to systematically, dissolve the system that is perpetuating all these violences, such as rape and gender-based violence, and anything you talk about, whether sexual assault or molestation, even marital rapes are happening in our society. These are because of the system. When we talk about patriarchy, when we talk about casteism, these are embedded, these are interlinked. Okay? These are working together in order to perpetuate the violence that are going on women, and more specifically on women of lower caste.
The incident that happened in Hathras, Balrampur last night, adds a lot of layer to the crime. It's a crime against women because of the caste, Brahminical society, the patriarchy, and the lawlessness of the UP government. Add to it. The issue of casteism or crime against women or crime against anyone because of the caste is prevalent across India. It's prevalent in Assam, it's prevalent in Northeast, and we cannot deny. And today, 8 years after what happened in Delhi, people were out on the roads, on the streets protesting against the loophole in the laws which protects the women from these crimes. Despite the fact now the laws are stringent, there are more fast-track courts. However, the case of crimes have rose drastically in the last a decade. It's a high time we teach our male child about behavioral psychology, as well as teach them how to behave with everyone, I mean every human species, with dignity. With video journalist Aditya Pran, this is Nilutpal Timsina reporting from Guwahati for Headline 8 Pulse.